We have team coverage for you tonight as we honor fallen firefighter Patrick Walterman. WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson is live for us outside the cemetery. But let's begin with John London, who was there for today's services in Hamilton. John?
Yeah, and Cherie, before most of the 3,700 were inside, I watched from the balcony as a large frame photo of Patrick Walterman was placed next to where pallbearers would set his casket. It was prominent, along with the feelings of grief and honor.
The Walterman family and their firefighting family walked into a ceremony that became a mixture of watery eyes and quick smiles. Reflections about Patrick Walterman's commitment to service, his comedic timing, his courage to confront danger, his love of sports, and as Brian Rule reminisced, his occasional bourbon. Father George Jockman knew him since Walterman was a grade schooler, recalling how the way he shoveled snow off driveways for others was the way he approached firefighting, the way he selflessly went into that burning home this past Monday thinking an elderly couple might be inside.
We don't understand why a young man dies tragically like this. Someone who is just married, someone who is at the beginning of his career that he so dearly loved.
2,000 firefighters were there. Hamilton, Colerain, and Fairfield Township all knew him. Most did not, but that doesn't matter to this brotherhood. They share a risk that claims about 100 of them a year. Walterman's widow accepted a posthumous Meritorious Service Award and Medal of Valor. Hamilton's fire chief retired his badge number 89.
Patrick performed that morning just as he has performed every day since the day he was hired, with bravery and courage, focused on helping others.
Support at a time of community-wide grief. Bree Walterman and her late husband's family leaned on each other for it. The firefighters around them offered comfort by their mere presence. What the investigation will determine is for a new year. In these final few hours of the old one, whoever you toast tonight, you probably couldn't do better by including the name of a firefighter.
To a fallen Hamilton hero, to Patrick Walterman.
That, of course, was not the way Brian Rule expected to close out his presidency of Fire Union Local 20. This is his final day in that role. He calls the loss of Walterman, Cherie, the biggest tragedy of his firefighting career.
John London live for us today. John, thank you for your insight and reporting today. Rule also had moving comments this morning about the way the rookie Walterman fit in right away, as he calls it, at Hamilton's department, and the passion that he brought to serving that community. Now, along the 20-mile funeral procession for firefighter Walterman, we found people in Woodlawn who paused to pay their respects to this firefighter who died far too young. Most did not know him, but we talked with one rookie firefighter who said Walterman was his brother behind the badge, facing the same dangers.
I do think about it, but it's a greater purpose. I can't just think about me. I got to think about the neighborhoods and the civilians that we're working for.
The procession route was about 20 miles long, passing by two stations where Walterman worked, one in Fairfield Township and then his current fire station in Hamilton. And boy, look at this show of support today. An estimated 3,700 people came to the church to pay their respects for Walterman, 2,000 of them, uniformed firefighters, showing the strong bond that they have. It's a community where they may not all know one another, but during a time like this, they definitely come together to show their support.